Hello there. I promised you 5 simple ways that you could suck less at managing your people. And the trick here is that it's actually about what's going on in your head and the language and the mindset that you bring to the table. So I am going to show you the simple stuff. But before we do that, I want to talk to you about the difference between the success mindset and the stuck mindset. And this is really important to get our head around at the start of this journey together. So you'll see people in the workplace who are operating from a success mindset, and you'll see people who are operating from a stuck mindset. And the way that we describe that is that we break that down into 5 pairs or sets of the way that people operate and think and react to situations. And the very first pair that I actually like to see a lot of in the workplace is I see people talking about outcomes, or I see people talking about blame. So in a success mindset, we get really focused on what's possible here and what's the outcome that we're looking for. In a stuck mindset, we get really focused on who's to blame and what went wrong. My single favourite one, which I'm going to talk to you in another video about, is the pair where we talk about the difference in language that people use when they use the word how versus why. And that's one of my favourites. It's one that I practice at home with the teenagers, but we'll talk about that in the next couple of weeks. The third set is also people coming from a success mindset will talk about the possibilities versus the people that are stuck will be talking about the necessity. And what do I mean by that? I mean the have-tos. What do we have to do versus what's possible? The fourth set that we have a look at the difference between somebody that's looking at a situation from a feedback mentality versus somebody who's looking at it from a failure mentality. So when things go wrong, some people will use the stuck approach and they'll talk about this is terrible, it's a failure, it's a disaster, versus what did we learn from this? What is this teaching us into using the feedback approach? And the last one, we talk about the difference between a curiosity-based mindset versus an assumption-based mindset. So an assumption is that we've got the answer, those people did it wrong, they are to blame, versus I'm curious, what do we need to know here, what do we need to learn here, and how do we go about it? So what you'll see in the next few weeks, I'm going to share with you some videos that break this down even further, and we talk about how you can use this in your day-to-day language when you're working with staff, and that's going to help you to manage your people better and get more stuff done, not only for them, but for you as well. So cheerio, and I'll see you soon.